There's some interesting technical analysis that I want to talk about today with Wish stock that I think could cause a breakout very, very soon. Make sure to watch to the very end of this video so you don't miss any of the things I'm about to talk about with Wish, and let me know down in the comments below how many shares you guys are holding of this stock. But other than that, let's get right into it. Alrighty everybody, here we are with Context Logic, otherwise known of course as ticker symbol WISH, Wish. We're sitting at $9.27 here. I'm filming this video on July 17th, and of course last market session was July 16th. This video will be going up, however, come market open on Monday of this weekend, so likely these things will change, but just to give you an update as far as where this is at right now, Wish is currently sitting at $9.27 per share, down about 8.13% today. On the day, a huge decrease in price just in one day overall. Not too pretty, unfortunately, and of course we have seen this kind of movement really almost all week and for the last about month. A lot of downward pressure with Wish, and of course this is a heavily shorted stock, as we all know, and a popular target of Wall Street bets as far as short squeezes go. We're going to dig a little bit deeper into the technical analysis of the stock, because overall it's been downtrending, and I think this article sums up my thoughts as well about some interesting stuff. Well, actually, sorry, this is the first article I wanted to talk about. There is a lawsuit going on currently with Wish, and this was posted yesterday, so this is no longer applicable, of course, and of course by the time this video goes up it isn't either. But last few hours for Context Logic, investors with losses exceeding $300K to actively participate in a class action with LLC, blah blah blah. Basically what this goes over is that there is some stuff going on with the Security and Exchange Commission going on with Wish. There's some lawsuits and things like that of that nature going on, and they wanted their losses to be submitted to them, of course. And basically it's recovering damages against defendants for alleged violations of the federal security laws under the Security Exchange Act of 1934. Apparently there were some violations, supposedly, of course this is all alleged, but they are pushing for that. And that's one of the main reasons why Wish has been pushed down heavily the way we've been seeing it going, is not only obviously the large short interest on the stock, but also the lawsuits and just a variety of different negative catalysts that have been going on in the background. Now, going to that article I wanted to talk about with technical analysis, go away Bazinga, there we go. Context Logic looks like it could break out of a pattern in the coming weeks. This is good news, right? You would think, at least. Let's read a little bit further so we get some more context to this. Context Logic, it's funny. Context Logic Inc. shares are trading lower Friday morning after retail traders were able to push the stock lower. The stock has been a favorite in Wall Street Bets community and is always among the top 20 trending stocks on the site. Traders are attempting to push the stock higher as it trends on social media sites such as Reddit and StockTwits. And of course that the day this was, I believe, last check Friday. Okay, so that's when it was. Context Logic daily chart analysis shares look to be forming into what technical traders call an ascending triangle pattern. The stock is trading below the 50-day moving average, green, and indicates the stock is likely facing bearish sentiment. This stock may find resistance near this moving average in the future. And this is what I've been talking about a lot in my videos lately. And here we'll even pull up Thinkorswim. Oh, this is AMC. Whoops, let's pull up Wish real quick. There we go. And 100% the pattern here, as far as what was the ascending triangle. I'm so sorry about that. They are 100% on point in my opinion. I totally agree that we are slowly forming an ascending triangle here, and we can even kind of slump down here to a smaller time frame here. And that's what it's been doing for the past couple of days and even weeks, and now up to the month now. As you can see, this is what they're looking at as far as this goes. Let's read a little bit more here. The stock looks to have recently bounced off of support and could head higher inside the ascending triangle pattern. The $15 level is an area that stock has been seeing resistance before, and this area may hold as resistance in the ascending triangle pattern. The higher low trend line may continue to hold as support as the stock continues climbing. The stock could see a trend change if the price breaks below this trend line. So what most of this article obviously has just done is outline what is going on currently technically with Wish as far as the ascending triangle goes, and as well the support. I don't have, of course, the 50-day MA line up just because I don't need it for most of these videos, but in that case I would agree that they have a very solid point. We'll even go down here to the 1 day. Actually, I won't even pull up further. Let's do the 5 day so we can see that ascending triangle that they're talking about here. And we could see a breakout towards the upside. Again, RSI confirms it really. being super heavily oversold down here at the below the 30 level, bouncing below, you know, multiple times here, and I wouldn't even doubt it if it went below here on market open on Monday. So I think this stock could open red on Monday, but again, whether or not that happens for a long period of time, we'll still have to see. MACD, the blue line, well above the brown line, but starting to kind of correct back here, so it may take some time for that breakout to have actually occurred. Now, what I want to keep in mind for everybody is that the way Wish is moving, right? We still have to remember that even though these technical patterns do predict maybe some type of breakout in the near future, and for most people, this is a short squeeze, long-term, you know, hodl type play that a lot of people are waiting for things to pan out, not only in a, you know, a 5 to 10 to 12% breakout in stock price. They want 20 to 40 to 50 to 100% gains off this stock. And whether or not that happens, again, that's kind of hard to say and it's kind of hard to tell. But I don't think it's entirely out of the realm of possibility. We've seen crazier things happen with AMC. We've seen crazier things happen with GameStop. My point is that I think that this stock does have some potential in that area. I think, again, this is a patience game. And again, I say this in every video, and if you're a subscriber, you know this, make sure you subscribe. But we always talk about patience on this channel because with all of these meme stocks, a lot of it is patience. If you're holding shares, you're likely waiting for the next big move in price. And at the end of the day, it's patience, right? It's waiting because, you know, you bought the shares, you knew the risks, you knew what would happen with this stock and everything, and you believed in it likely, and you probably still believe in it. And whether or not it goes up or down, that shouldn't affect you too much if you have conviction, right, in these plays. Patience and conviction wins out at the end of everything, and that's just something that's really important. Now, just to do a little bit of analysis here on the 1 day 1 minute chart, this is what the whole chart looked like for the day. Probably one of the most unvolume, or just almost no volume the entire day, right? And also too, one of the most underwhelming charts I've ever seen. Dumps at open, and then just downtrends the rest of the day. There's small attempts here to recover, but even then it's nothing, right? This stock ended lower than it started the day. It's just an overall downward trend, and we're even getting close to the, you know, the 30 level RSI here on the 1 day. Now let's go out to the 180 day chart, which is my favorite for swings or just trying to see when stocks overall for long-term holds are oversold, overbought, whatever it might be. RSI sitting close to the 30 level, and again, it's already bounced below the RSI level for as far as being oversold is concerned 2 times now, and it's really pushing towards that third time. And if that does not signal whether or not this stock is oversold, I don't know what does. Unfortunately, the lofty valuation here up at $32.85, heavy pullback since then, right? And we're now down to $9.17. So investors who are looking to get in at good cost averages need to be aware of the technical levels that this stock is trading at right now. They need to be aware of the overall risk, of course, involved, and they need to be aware of the fundamentals, because believe it or not, Wish actually fundamentally is a pretty solid company. I've read their balance sheet, I've read their income statement, I've read a lot of the different news articles pertaining to them, the people they're hiring, the numbers that they're cranking out. It's actually fairly impressive, and it's one that I myself could even see myself owning if they become profitable and if they get their numbers just a little bit better. But again, it is impressive what they're doing right now as far as the e-commerce space goes, and I think that there's real potential. But again, lawsuit needs to get out of the way first, and the short selling stuff needs to stop too, in my opinion, in order for this stock to kind of stabilize, because right now we're in a very volatile period. But again, this is all something that you should be keeping an eye on, all something you should be aware of. And of course, we always post update videos like this anyway. So if you guys want to get some easy updates on this stock, of course, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you guys don't miss videos that we post about Wish, AMC, Clove, whatever you are invested in or want to know about, we post about it here. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it for Wish. Hope for your thumbs up today. Please like the video, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video like this. Check out our WeBull link if you guys want to pick up some free stocks with WeBull, and check out our Patreon link if you guys want to join our private Discord. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle of Finance Bro. Take it easy.